Judgment at junctions is one of the biggest single causes of test fails. It can also be a serious mistake in the real world while driving and could easily cause you an accident. In this video, we're going to be looking at one little element of that, and that's judgment when you're approaching roundabouts of whether to go or not. We're going to be looking at the planning that's involved. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification button. This is ADSM Driving School, and we're going to be looking at judgment, approaching roundabouts, whether to go or not to go. This is the clip that we're going to use, and we're going to break it down into various stages. We're going to adjust the speed of the clip so that you can see what's going on and we can visualize it and we can talk through it. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them down below. As we approach the roundabout, we need to identify the number of exits and the number of entrances to the roundabout. Have a look here. There are 4 exits and entrances. Let's check again on the second sign. We still have 4 exits and entrances. So now we know what we are looking for, how many entrances and exits, where cars are going to be coming from. So here are the entrances and exits. And now let's look at the vehicles that we need to think about. Car A is in a slip road. We don't need to think about that car. B, we don't need to worry directly about the van, but we need to worry about what's behind the van. We can't see, it's a blind spot, so just bear that in mind. Van C, the red van, we do need to think about this one. He's in the right hand lane, which means there's a very high chance they're going to come across in front of us on the roundabout, and we need to give way to that van if they're on the roundabout when we get there. We need to keep an eye on car B because the only choice that won't affect us is the one when he turns into the business park past van C. As we approach the roundabout, keep your eye on car B on the other side of the roundabout and the van C, the red van, on our right. Do they stop or do they keep going? The red van has kept going, so we need to stop and give way to the red van. That's why we've got that nice controlled approach, planning well in advance so that we know what to do when we get there. Car B was further back than we could judge, didn't get to the roundabout in time, and was being blocked by a lorry coming from the left. So now we're at the roundabout. We already know we have to give way to the red van and wait for him to clear in front of us. But is there anyone else to consider? Let's slow that clip down that we've just seen and have a look. Okay, so here we are. We've slowed the clip down. You can clearly see the red van entering the roundabout. But there are also 2 vehicles behind, 2 black cars behind the red van that we need to plan where they are going and observe. The first one has gone round to the left past us, and the other one is coming around the roundabout in front of us. But there is also a silver car behind them. Let's change the view. It is difficult to see that far to the right from where we are. Let's have a look from the inside of the car. So you can see the 2 black cars. The first one is committed. It's followed the curb round and gone past us. The other one is going in front of us. We need to wait for them. Pause for a minute. Where's the silver car going? They are hugging the curb. They are committing to go down the road we've just come out of. So let's put those 2 little clips together and see what it all looks like. So we're approaching the roundabout. You can see the first black car has committed to where they're going, they're hugging the curb. The second black car is pulling onto the roundabout in the right-hand lane and is hugging the roundabout in front of us. Wait for the silver car to commit to where they're going. They've committed, so let's pull out and keep going. Remember that the black car is already moving, but we're not. So we can start moving a little bit early so that we can pull into the space directly behind the black car. So in this video, we looked at approaching a roundabout
the planning and the judgment that is involved so that we can do it safely. We also looked at whether we can go or not to go. In the end, in this video, we couldn't go because there's a red van, but we saw it early enough and we could adapt and adjust so that there was no problems. I hope you found this video helpful. If you've got any comments or questions, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Check out my other videos and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future uploads.